All right, let's take the derivative of this function here. Now, what we have a bunch of times is power rule, power rule, power rule. Power rule says that if I were to take the derivative of something times x to the nth power, right? If I were to take the derivative of that, what you're going to do is drop the n down and multiply it to c, so n times c, and then subtract 1 from n. So it's going to look like that. That doesn't really look like that, though. If you're like, well, what about square roots? What do I do? It's an easy fix. What we're going to do is we're going to change the square root of x into x to the 1/2. Okay? 3 is going to stay 3. We're going to take the cube root of x and turn that into x to the 1/3, and 2 stays 2. So now that I have these as number exponents, I can drop the 1/2 down and subtract 1. Drop the 1/3 down and subtract 1. All right, we'll get to that too in a minute. So f prime of x is going to be 1/2 x to the 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. Okay, now we're going to bring down the 1/3, so plus 1/3 times the 3 that's already there. X to the 1/3 minus 1 is negative 2/3. Okay. Now, the derivative of a constant number disappears, goes away, gone, donezo. So that makes life easier. Let's clean this up a little bit. Okay, so we'll take 2 steps to clean this up. F prime of x is going to equal negative exponent. Let's drop it down with the 2. So 2 times x to the 1/2. Okay, 1/3 times 3 is just 1. So we'll pretend that that's not even there. And then we'll drop this down to the bottom and make that x to the 2/3. Now let's clean this up one more time by turning it back into its radical form. So 1 over 2 times the square root of x plus 1 over the cube root of x squared. Okay, so everything is now done. Everything is clean. Everything is lovely. I'm happy. That's my answer.